beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode of Dancer's Corner, sponsored by Dancewear Corner, my favorite dance retailer. Check them out. Their website link is in the video description. Today we're going to be talking about starting dance late. I get so many DMs and so many comments about people who are starting late and they're worried if it's just quote unquote too late or if there's even a chance for them to become professional dancers or if it's kind of silly to start late. So I thought I would touch upon that subject today. I began dancing pretty early. I started dancing when I was 3, so I am not going to sit here and be like, I totally understand, because I don't. I started really young, but I will say I had so many friends, really close friends actually, that are professional dancers, teachers, choreographers, really successful in the dance world, and they began late. You know, they began at like 10, 15, 17 years old. You know, and I have some of my little kiddos whose moms are just starting to dance. They're in their 20s, 30s, 40s. So I know people who have become the success story of something that seems maybe a little impossible, but I'm here to tell you that it's not. I have a couple tips to help you if you feel like you're a person who started late. I first of all just want to eliminate the word late. There's no such thing as too late. I want you to think of why you think your dancing is starting too late. It has to do with society and what's normal and what's this and what's that. But your normal is different than the person to the left and right of you. You need to create your normal, your typical, and follow your heart. If you always go off of what other people are saying is normal or acceptable, living a happy life is going to be really difficult. Your attitude is everything. So I wrote, if you're going to go into a class with insecurities and feelings of comparison, it's really, really going to affect your progress. But if you go in with an open mind and an understanding that you're going to look different and dance different than the people next to you, you're going to have such a more positive and impactful experience than if you were to kind of go down the negative spiral of thinking. In this particular scenario, you are a specific demographic of dancer, right? There's not a lot of classes for beginners who are older, and that's something that is changing. A lot of studios are opening beginning level classes for various age groups, not just the littles, and that's incredible. So I would truly recommend taking your time to research and finding a studio and a space that you feel comfortable in. Because if if you're in class with like littles and you feel kind of awkward, you're like the oldest one in there, you're gonna feel weird the whole class. Or if you do the opposite where you go to your age group, but those dancers have been dancing their whole life, you're gonna be uncomfortable because the class is moving so quick and it's not quite your level. So be patient in finding the right fit for yourself in terms of program so that you can cultivate the most beneficial environment. You don't want to just put yourself in a class and be like, oh, I'll just get over it. No, take your time to connect with the teacher, the studio, make sure that the energy and the feelings in the room suits you. I think the most important thing is my last tip, and my last tip is to know why you're starting. I think it's twofold with this situation. If you're starting late and you want to become a professional dancer, know what that means. Professional dancers are dancing all day, every day. They're training all day, every day. It's a lifestyle. It's not just a hobby. It's truly a lifestyle. It's what you eat. It's who you're around. It's the programs you're in. It's networking. It's auditioning. It's this and it's that, and it's incredible. And if that's something that you want to do, you have to be willing to put in all of those hours. And for someone who, is starting late, you do have to stretch at home. You do have to work out every day. You do have to train at home and do all of these layered kind of trainings so that you can catch up to where you need to be now. And then on the other side of the spectrum are people who want to just dance for fun. Maybe you love dancing, maybe you did it when you were little and you want to pick it up again. Maybe you just want to learn something new. Be okay with not being the best. And I feel like I'm talking to myself when I say that. Sometimes it's okay truly to just do something for yourself, to just do something because it feels good and it's fun. You don't always have to be number one. You don't always have to win awards. You don't always need external validation from those experiences. All they are is something positive and fun for you. So know why you're starting so that you can craft the create. Know why you're starting so that you can create and craft the right mindset, the right plan of discipline, and the right attitude when you go into class. I would just like to reiterate, whether you're 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, whatever, too late does not exist. The limits that you feel you have, you are placing on yourself. So do yourself a favor and lift those limits and go after what you want to do. Who says it's too late? My quote for today is from Mr. George Eliot, and it says, "It's never too late to be what you might have been." And I love that because it just gives you a little bit of a sparkle of hope to just, it's not too late. It's not too late. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I love all of you always. I'm so thankful for all of you always. Really fast, in the video description, I'm going to plug the fan nomination for the Streamy Awards. If you like my channel and you like me, please nominate Miss Auti as under the dance category for the Streamy Awards. It takes 5 seconds to nominate this channel, and it would mean the world to me. So, peace, love, and dance. God, that's a terrible outro. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.